Hello everybody, welcome to The Weird Files. Here we cover all things strange, weird, and mysterious. Today for file number 1 is the Capitol Hill Mystery Soda Machine. The Capitol Hill Mystery Soda Machine is located in front of a store known as Broadway Locksmith on East John Street in Seattle, Washington. The soda machine is a 1970s Coca-Cola vending machine, though it does serve sodas that aren't from the Coca-Cola brand. Now, strange thing about it is that it actually serves the sodas that have been discontinued by the time of its place in the late 1990s. Alongside that, all of the buttons all read mystery, so you never know what you're going to get. And exactly how they got these discontinued brands of soda, nobody knows. Alongside that, nobody knows who owns the soda machine, not even Broadway Locksmith, where it's placed outside of. And nobody knows exactly when it appeared. It just appeared one day in the late 1990s. It also has a Facebook account associated with it, which has now become defunct as of my current knowledge. It was first came to be known in the later half of the 1990s, with it becoming a popular thing in the Seattle area as a mysterious vending machine with mystery buttons that put out discontinued sodas interested them. Now, initially, there was only one mystery button. There were 5 regular and 1 mystery, but over time, it soon turned to full-on 6. Slowly but surely, from 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, and then that's how it got there. Now, at the time of 2002, the first known record of how much it cost to get a soda from the machine, we know that it was 55 cents. Now, various news outlets from the Seattle area covered it, and over the years, as the internet grew in popularity, more and more people started to talk about it on the internet, bringing it to popularity across the globe, as that's what the internet allows people to do. Now, in 2014, photographs surfaced online and began to spread, showing people actually restocking it. Many people had believed that the machine was possibly of supernatural origin due to the fact that, well, nobody knew who owned it. It was always restocked and had sodas that were now long discontinued. Even at the time, those sodas were having discontinued for ages, so how to get those sodas? But clearly, it's being stocked by people, not supernatural, as those photos that surfaced 2014 showed. Now, later on that same year in 2014, the price of it increased to 75 cents, past its original 2002 55 cents. At least that's first documented we know of. Now, the following year, we got a statement from a spokeswoman from Seattle who told the Seattle Times that there were no permits for that machine anywhere in the record. So even the government of Seattle City had no records, documentation of this thing. It was literally just there. They had no permits for it, which, from what I've seen, you kind of do need permits for stuff like that. But they had nothing on it. Now, in January of 2018, the price went up to $1 following the Seattle sugar tax that was instated that month. And then it finally happened later that year. The Capitol Hill Mystery Soda Machine disappeared on June 29th, 2018. Left nearby was a note that read, "Went for a walk." Its accompanying Facebook account, which I mentioned earlier, posted a message saying, quote unquote, "Going for a walk. Need to find myself. Maybe take a shower." Unquote. Now, for a few months following its initial disappearance, the Facebook account continued to post edited photos of various landmarks showing the Capitol Hill Mystery Soda Machine edited into various places, such as the Space Needle and the Eagle sculpture. But after a few months, the account eventually went dead. In 2022, the account was briefly reactivated once it posted a new photo of the machine. The machine in the photo looks much more dilapidated and damaged than it previously looked when it first disappeared, showing that wherever it had been being kept for those previous years, it had led to it going into some kind of state of disrepair. Now, this is the last time this machine has ever been seen, as it has never been seen in public whatsoever in years. And it's been 3 whole years since it was last posted, and we yet to know the identity of who owned this machine and where the machine is now, as wherever it is, it's clearly not in good condition, as this photo from 3 years ago shows, and most likely it's dilapidated to the point where it possibly doesn't even work anymore. But we have many mysteries left. How did they get their hands on long discontinued sodas to pump out through this machine? Why were all the buttons turned into mystery buttons? Who owned the machine? Who were these people constantly stalking? Were they the owners, employees? When did it first appear? It was just one day it was there. All reports said it was there one day. How were there no permits for it? The city didn't do anything, I guess, about it? And even Broadway Locksmith didn't know. It's a weird story. It really is. But that is the Capitol Hill Mystery Soda Machine. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is our first case file. Gotta put it back in the pile now. So, that's all today, folks. I'll see y'all later on. Bye, nice time.